Hey, what's going on, everyone? You are welcome to another episode of Rewriting Your Story and Improving the Quality of Your Life. So, we are still looking at the subject of time management, and this video features a term that I came across in Professor Stephen Adair's book, Living by Strategy, and he calls this term discretional time, which he defined as a time that you have at your discretion. Now, let me explain. Let's say you have a job like mine, and my job starts at 7:45 to 4:30. Between these hours is for the organization that I work for or I work with. Are you with me? And this is a time that is non-negotiable. I'm also a Christian, so I attend church every Sunday. And the church starts at 9 and ends at around 12. And this is a time which is also non-negotiable. If you are like me who likes to sleep around 8 p.m. and wake up around 2 a.m., this time is also a time that you have decided to sleep, so it is also non-negotiable. But any other time are times that you have and you can choose to do whatever you want with such a time. And such a time is what Professor Stephen Adair calls discretional time, or a time that you have at your discretion. And that is where a lot of things can be done for yourself. Like I said in the last episode of time management, it is not fair on the side of your employer to be using the time they pay you to do your personal stuff. And in most cases, it is also not fair to be extending your work into your personal time. I'm not saying that you shouldn't, have exceptions, because there are certain times that extending your work time will save you a lot of effort in the coming days. Okay, so during that time, you can just consider and maybe extend your work periods to eat into your personal time. And of course, sometimes too, maybe you may fall sick, so you may not, go to work, or while you are on the job, you receive the phone call, and all these things. That is what your employer have paid you to do. So you notice that there will always be that kind of shift. So there should be that balance, okay, where no, as long as it depends on you, try as much as possible to create that work-life balance where you have time for work and time for yourself. And out of the time for yourself, you have a discretional time, and whatever goals you want to work on, whatever project you want to embark on, whatever thing you wish to do with your life, you can, do it within the discretional time. So take your time, pick a pen and a paper, sit down, make a list of all the activities in your life and identify the ones that are non-negotiable. Example, the time that you go to work. If you're a Christian, the time you go to church. If you're a Muslim, the time you go to the mosque. If you have other things that you do that are non-negotiable, for instance, you're a student, your classes are scheduled at a particular times, you cannot make changes, or you cannot negotiate for it to be rescheduled. So you just have to make a list of all of them. Then also you take out the time you used to sleep as a time that is non-negotiable, because scientists believe that it is not about how long you sleep, but if you keep to the same routine, it is better than having different sleep routine, right? So you make a list of all those things, and then you attach the various times that you perform those activities, and you realize that out of the 24 hours, you can still have about 2 or 3 hours to do any deep work you want to do. Okay, so the issue of I do not have time is no longer an issue, because you are only saying this because you haven't really taken the time to reckon time, or you haven't really taken the time to be accountable for the things you do in a particular day. Okay, so go ahead, make a list, attach the times, and you notice that there is always time to do what is important to you. And of course, I've mentioned this on the platform, and I'll say it again, that if something is important to you, there is always a way. Otherwise, you find excuses. Thank you for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, kindly leave a like on this video and share it with others who might want to see this. Make sure you are subscribed or following, and if you are not, consider doing so now, because there are more incredible content coming. I will see you again tomorrow with another episode. Until then, peace out.